Well, that sucked. Freaking A, man. What up, Dream? Hey-oh, it's my boy! Yo, Dream Junkie! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! This guy's a professional Warzone Gulag winner. No doubt, this guy's a baller. All right, to the 85 people watching 5 minutes ago, my apologies. Internet dropped for the last like 48 hours. I kid you not. I have no clue what's going on, but we have a redonkulous amount of internet issues. It keeps dropping, so whatever. Listen, I'm going past all of this sports betting stuff, but anyways, it's over there, patreon.com/riseorfall. Let's check out the website. CG said he just updated all of the projections in the study hub, so what we're going to do here, actually, you know what? Let me do the other thing. Let me move on. I'm a little confused now on where I was going with this. YouTube, my bad for the drop, and Twitch, my bad. My bad. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. How many uniques? Well, let me show you. I uploaded last night's DraftKings projections from teamriseorfall. So I'm going to the main slate. Let me show you right here. Have not touched anything. We have 0% randomness, one unique player. We're going to crunch with a full player pool of 230 people. This, my friends, is what we would call a raw projection crunch. All right, it's a raw 150, basically optimal 150. So 150 most optimal lineups. Now check it out. I have put this into the $15 150 entry fadeaway. Comes out, what is that? Someone help me out math-wise. 2,250 bucks, I think, something like that, invested, roughly. So it's winning. I mean, for you guys playing the mini max, by the way, you'd be winning the mini max too. Like this is transferable. They're large tournaments. So the takeaway here is, and let me show you, when your projections are solid, all right, like they've been all year, less is more. One unique will tighten up your core. As you can see, look at the percentages. A few things we're going to look at right now is the ownership, or the exposure on the top 3 or 4 players. We're making ourselves a really tight player pool. Now watch what happens here. I'm going to move this to 2 uniques and then 3 uniques, and then we're going to adjust it, and we're going to add a little bit of a randomness factor, and I'm going to show you what happens. So the better the projections are, yeah, sure. You guys want mini-max? Something you guys all play? For whatever reason, you guys love draining your bankrolls here. Let's do the... So, if you're doing the mini-max, please, at least do the smallest mini-max. Like, do these ones. These ones are so much easier to win. Thank you, Irish. 600 bits. Appreciate ya. This one, all right? Like, get the smallest minimax you can so that you have a higher probability of taking it down. If you put this into the larger ones, yes, you can win more money, but the takedown is going to be a lot harder, all right? Because this looks nicer, let's do this. So let's throw this out. Again, this is raw projections, crunching it out. Here we go. They've been similar? Meh, all right, cool. 2 uniques. Watch what happens. Pay close attention to 2 things. Number 1, I want you to look at the exposures on the high end, all right? What happens to your core 5, 6 people? We have 6 people over 60%, 3 player over 80%. Now we have 2 uniques. Your players used likely gets a little bit higher, and we're going to get spread out. Maybe not so much at the top end. We're going to get spread out here in the middle, though. This is where we are going to see our exposures really start to spread. We will also see less lineups likely cash. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, though. I have not done this today. I was just tinkering around earlier today with player pools. My man Dream shows up for a stream. I'll see you in the goulash tonight, buddy. What a boss. I gotta move the webcam back to the top right. I feel awkward in the bottom, like I'm shrinking. Oh, I moved it so you can see the profit. All right, here we are. Let's go back down. Hey. Golly, I can't believe that happened on YouTube. Jeez, man. All right, so it's going to take a while because we have 0% randomness. Again, this is with the Team RiseOrFall projections, raw crunching it out. You're starting to see it right now. This second and the secondary and tertiary tier of exposures, it's starting to spread out a lot more. Lineups cashed in the first one, we had 94. So we cashed on, just about 63.5% or so of our 150 lineups. This looks like it's 50, maybe 53, 55% are cashing currently. CG, thank you for the stat projections. I saw that, man. Appreciate that. Irish, congrats yesterday, another hit. I should go through Discord and show all the crazy winning from this week, and I won't do it. Just scroll through the winners channel. I mean, there might have been 80, 100 plus people out of a little over 500 members. Like 20% of the people felt so prideful of their wins that they posted photos this weekend. That's a great weekend, in my opinion. So clearly, when projections are heavy on a couple people and hitting well, you're going to make money. It's not going to make a serious impact on the amount you won. You can see a marginal impact right now simply because we went from 1 unique to 2. Let me show you. 1 unique, we had 13 more lineups cash, and we made about, $25 more? $30 more. That is significant, actually, if you're putting in $75. All right, let's go to 3 uniques. I'm literally only changing uniques. I've not touched the player pool. Yeah, CG, no joke. The projections were so sharp this weekend. If you had a down weekend, circle up with a coach because, my word, they were so good, which is a rarity in my experience with weekend NBA, which is extremely volatile. But circle up with a coach. It should have been a good weekend. Let's help you. Okay, Irish, but you trim your player pool, correct? Irish says, I think I did 3 uniques and cashed 19 of 20 in the $1.20 max. Okay. I promise you did not, unless you had a very small player pool. There's no way you cashed 19 of 20 with raw projections with 3 uniques. That's only cashing like 55%. No trim? I don't believe you, bro. I'm showing you right now. And I'll do 20 lineups right now. Or after this one. It's impossible. Liar. Lies. You lying. This is 0% randomness, buddy. So currently we're at under 50% caching. This is what I mean, Irish. You can't use raw 3 unique. I mean, I'm showing exactly what would have happened last night. So you did something. So are you saying we need to play 150 in order for your strategy to be proven? Nope, not at all. I will show you the same thing for 20 max in a second, Bama. Ah, see, Irish, you did something different. This is raw. I've done nothing to anything here. So, you tweaked. And I want to show you what's going to happen with tweaking. That's the second run through. Bam, I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. Just hold. Just hold. Ye of little lilt, tool faith. That has to be Latin. Fade Mavs print. No. 1. I just want to show you guys the impact of tweaking projections because Irish cashed in 19 of 20 last night with 3 uniques, and all he did was add thumbs. That's actually a perfect example, but I'm going to show you one on screen. One that I did yesterday. Yeah, Bama doesn't troll. He's a sharp player and he wants to learn. We got you, buddy. I'm not saying you need to go 150 max. No, not at all. You could do 20 max, 150 max. You could, enter multiple 150s and run 300 lineups out. There's a certain way I think you should do it, though. All right, so look, less lineups for cashing. We're not winning as much money. I'm stopping this, all right? Watch this now. Okay, now we're going to add, simply, some randomness. This will go much faster. Here we go. And I'll put them side by side, all right? So I'll name them. 1 unique, 0%, all right? That's 1 unique, 0% randomness. This is 1 unique, 25% randomness. And we're just going to compare them all. And I want you to see what happens when you use more randomization when we have really good projections. And I'm just trying to hammer home a point because I continue to see certain members struggling. And it's the members who are trying to do a lot. Sign guy, there he is. Dude won 2 different takedowns yesterday on Superdraft. I think he had to have won like $5,000 yesterday, dude. You are such a stud. You are such a stud. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted. Very kind. A gentle soul. A handsome face. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for that. That was very kind. Sign guy legitimately has become the king of Superdraft. He passed me up. I am now his prince. Queen Allie sitting over there on her throne, still leading the pack. All right, this one is 2 unique, 25%. All right, we're going to slide this over next to this one, which is 2U, 0%. Seriously, though, congratulations, man. That's unbelievable. The guy won 2, or gal, won 2 different tournaments yesterday. How nice. You know what my favorite part is? Sign guy gave $400 away on Friday's stream. He doesn't work for Team Rise or Fall, and he gave away $400. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That is 13 months at Rise or Fall. I mean, he could have covered himself for the next year with that $400, but instead he gave it away to Rise or Fall members. Legitimately just gave it to Rise or Fall members. I can't get over it, man. All right. So we're going to do 3 different tests. I'm going to show you here in a second. You all are going to be like, no way, Mitch. All right, here you go. 1%. Excuse me, 1 unique. This is raw projections. 1 unique, 0% randomness. All right. 94 cashed, $73. 1 unique, 25% randomness. Less cashed, less money. 2 uniques, 0% randomness, $43. 2 uniques, 25% randomness. Ugh, less lineups cashed, less money. 3 uniques, no randomness. 3 uniques, 25% randomness. Okay, less cash, less money. Do you put much stock into how many of your lineups finish in the top 1% of contests? No, I do not. Nope. Ideally, I'm just trying to get as many as I can across the cash line, and then I'm hoping that variance is on my side, my friend, and one of those guys goes for 49 like Jalen Brunson. I just happen to have the right combination. So you stray more from projections. The more you stray from projections, the less money you profit. Well, how interesting. Huh. How interesting. The more you stray from projections, the more tweaking you do, the worse you're going to be results-wise if, this is a major if the projections are good. And they've been freaking great. Liddy with a $20 into the 20 max, $1 yesterday, made $280. So is the goal to cross the cash line or win a GPP? I think inherently, if you're using one unique, keeping a very tight player pool, which happens to already get used, all right? This is not being used a ton, okay? Look at these. A bunch of one-offs down here, whatever. If you trim them off right here, which you can, you're having maybe 20 guys be used at a significant amount, and that's it. That's it. I think the goal when you're playing this is to get as many lineups across the cash line and give yourself as many chances to hit. I think saying, going with 3 uniques, high randomness, and then having a bunch of people who are used like 5 or 6 times, which look at how many get spread out down here. 49 players, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, here's some 3s. All right, these guys are used 4 times, 5 times. I mean, look at this. Half the pool is used 9 or less times. You're not winning a tournament this way. Okay, what if Dylan Brooks is in the Nuts lineup? All right, you only have 8 Dylan Brooks lineups. You know what? There are people out there who probably had 100% Dylan Brooks. Trim the fat. Don't do that. Do that. You run out one unique, and look, you have 5, 10, 15, 22 people used 12 or more times. And if you cut these people out, you have 19 people used 20 or more times. And then it just keeps going from there. Peric. That's actually hilarious. I agree. Tap Bro, the more randomization you use in NBA, the further you'll get away from that median point projection, which I think is so darn accurate inside Rise or Fall that you're putting yourself at a loss of money. I don't think you should be going with high randomization. Now, let me show you one more thing. We're going 0% randomness. And let me show you how significant minor tweaks can be. I see it all the time in chat. People are like, I had the same player pool as Donuts, and, Donuts won $3,000 this week, and I did not. All right, whatever. That's a stupid analogy. But, let me show you the significance of these tweaks. And I do these tweaks. And you can do these tweaks too. Just be ready to accept the outcome. We can have identical player pools. All right, let me show you one thing. And I did this yesterday with Nurkic. I wanted to make sure he was lower, and I wanted to make sure that Thomas Bryant was higher. All right, so when you're looking at value, all right, now Bryant has a 5.3 value. The value is what will drive your exposures. By the way, it's not the projection total. It's nothing. The value, if you sort by your exposure, will often perfectly align with whatever your value is. Y'all know that? I don't know. Maybe you didn't. So I wanted Thomas Bryant to be significantly higher than Nurkic. Now watch. I'm literally just going to change one person. No other settings. And we're going to compare it to the first one. You have to be smart when you pivot, yes. And I try to get off of maybe people are just a little bit more volatile than others. If your core hits, there's nothing wrong with adding in more guys with upside. No, not at all. Yeah, Porter, and to translate this to 20 max, those one-offs, those random guys that are used one time, why, right? As Porter's saying, it's one lineup out of 20. Come on. Are you saying that one guy, if he goes nuclear, you have a good chance of winning? No. There's people out there who probably have him in 35. Or 20 out of 20. 18 out of 20. It's your 1 versus their 18. Your 1 versus their 20. that's the next question, Callaway, and that's the next thing I wanted to talk about. Because I put out pretty small player pools, right? I put out like 20-person player pools often, 25 people. You needed this stream, Eek6? I got you, buddy. And by the way, this is even more daunting, the results, when you're using FanDuel. That's the wild part to me. The more randomization you use, the more uniques you add. If your projection source is solid, which we have been all year. I mean, we showed you raw projections on FanDuel. I lost yesterday, are 8-2 now on the season. Raw, 150, one unique, no touching it. You could have done this in the 150 max at any buy-in on FanDuel and made money 8 out of 10 slates. You add randomization, you tweak your pool. The further you're getting from optimal route, which if the projections are good, is the way to play in NBA. In my opinion. I'm not telling you how to play. I'm telling you how I play. And then I'm trying to back it up by using FC Rewind today. If you have a super tight player pool, I think you don't. Can you not steal my next segment, Meyer? Jeez, man. Don't ruin this for me, man. I said we're going to do that next. Oh, you're too smart. Meyer's too smart. I'll head out. How about instead of heading out, you hop on stream with me someday? People would love to hear from you, dude. You are sharp as nails. Stay. Not just stay, but like get your webcam fired up, man. I'd love to get you in here. You, Porter, CG, Scrosby, get them all in here. Ugh. Like, I need people. I need sharp people to join me on these streams. It doesn't need to be just me. I don't need to be a solo streamer 24/7. There are a lot of sharp people in here. I would love to get on here. Let them get on their soapbox and talk strategy. Let me interview you. Let's get Allie and Sign Guy in here to talk about Superdraft. Like, let's go. Let's go. Porter, let's go, baby. Let's get you on Skype. This is happening. I love it. All right. Let's slide this over. So, one unique, 0%. This one was with 1U, 0%. Projection plus minus. We did adjustments. All right, here's the first one. Okay. Same player pool, same everything, except for the one projection source, or the projection change for Nurkic and Thomas to flip their values so that we get more Bryant. All right. Over Nurkic, who was used in 43%. Second one, 74 lineups got 19 less cashed, and we lost $6. All right. Doesn't seem like much, but let's say you did this over the course of an entire season, right? 100 slates or so. That's $600 loss. That is, I don't know, 1,900 lineups that did not cash. 1,900 less opportunities of cashing. 1,900 less opportunities of, winning a lineup, winning a tournament. Blech. These very minor changes that you make to your pools. Let's do another one. All right, here's the projections. Okay, here's a small one right here. Let's say that Steph Curry, and we're like, no. Dame Lillard just went nuclear against the Warriors. I'm going to put him at 55, make sure he gets used over Steph, and I'm going to put Steph down to 48. All right, so there. I put a significant difference in their values. Again, so the initial would give me 50% Lillard, or 50% Curry and about 25% Lillard. All right, watch this. It's about to flip. All they did was change 2 people. That's literally it. Here we go. Same pool. Same projections on 228 players. Porter, we can't do it that way. I mean, Porter with like a helmet cam on while he's working. It's like the worst stream ever, dude. Brutal. First off, you'd be like a foot above everything else around you. You're a giant. DFS GoPro, twitch.tv/DFS GoPro. Porter's Parlay. Porter's Parlay Parlor. Yeah. Well, Knacker Matt, that's kind of my point that I'm trying to show you now. People can have 228 of the same projections and have two people different. And your night will be drastically different. That's all I'm trying to show you. Exactly. Like, the return on your investment can be drastically different between two 150 crunches based on just two people. And like, this is why people, Knacker, Matt, this is why people who are playing can be using, Donuts tiered rankings on the website. And you'll see these 7 people are posting all these photos and tagging me on Discord saying, Donuts, thanks for the notes. And then you'll have like 2 people underneath them being like, got my butt kicked. I used the same rankings. I mean, that's DFS. That's DFS. Unfortunately, like, that's DFS. It's not easy. We can have the same starting point and have drastically different results. What's up, William? I haven't done anything for tonight. When I stop the stream, I'm actually gonna go do my tiered rankings and notes and stuff for a Monday night slate. So if you want my hot takes on Trae Young tonight, you're gonna have to check on the website. Let's see what the projections say right now. Oh, they're already sorted. Trae Young is the 5th highest projection on DraftKings, 46.69. He is currently behind Doncic. Oh, wait, is this last night's? Oh, no, this is updated. Nice. He's currently right behind Doncic and Curry. Curry, a little bit cheaper, higher projection. Second leg of it back-to-back. They are at home, though. That's good. Trae against New York, he should feast. Ratings give Curry a significant edge, 18 points higher on the rating. Ownership well, these are low because we have not started these yet. Trae Young, rise percentage, 26%. Curry, 48%. Man, Curry popping off the charts. If you're going simply by what our models say, your early take should be Curry. You remember how I want to rewind sessions with teammate and chat? People love those, learn a lot. It's hard to carve out time slots in chat. Yep. So I try to do them right here. Anyways, here we go. I mean, we changed 2 players. Boom. That's the whole difference. Now, I wanted to go back to the first thing. Somebody was asking about, can you apply stuff like this towards 20 max? It's the same. It's the same. You'll just see less of a drastic swing, right? So here's 0 unique. Or excuse me, 1. Oh, that was for 3. Here's 1 unique. Here is 0% randomness, 20 max. Okay, last night did all right. It's 13 lineups cash, $15 in the mini max. Let's put on a 20 max contest, actually. $1. Y'all do this. There you go. Hey, doubled up money. Cool. All right, 17 lineups cash. Throw this on 2 uniques. Now, what's going to happen? Your player pool is going to spread out a little bit. You'll probably have 14 lineups cash, make like $30. Like, it's just going to go down. Hey. Well, we lost money, though. So 17 lineups cashed. We made 4 less bucks. Let's throw 3 uniques. And hot dang, that's just because this core did not change. Holy moly. 3 uniques, lost even more money. And if you start capping exposures, then you're going to see even different results. Like, that's the other part. We didn't even talk about that today. Like, yeah, the uniques and randomness are big, but what about exposure caps? Yeah, that's going to change things too. Drastic results. Drastic differences in our results based on marginal changes and adaptations to both our pools and projections. You thought about adding a tilt channel in Discord? No, I don't. I mean, I don't understand. Don't make me rant. Don't make me rant. I'm going to try to talk without ranting. I don't understand tilting. I just don't get it. Like, what is the point? Like, you go in there, you kill the mood of chat, and all you're doing is going in there and whining and complaining, making everyone else in there look at you being like, go in the corner, go away. So you're ostracizing yourself from the chant, or from the chat, right? Now, you've ostracized yourself from the community that you enjoy being in. All right, well, how smart was that, you bobo? The second thing is, you look foolish because I see people tilting and then posting winning screenshots 2 hours later. You show a lack of knowledge and understanding of DFS because you're tilting when you only have 2 people out of your 9 in your lineup playing. Of course you're losing money right now. You have 7 people at the 10 o'clock hour. You're going to lose money all night. And you also shouldn't be in there posting screenshots of winners when there's still a 10 p.m. game or multiple games at 10 p.m. You've ostracized yourself from chat. You look foolish when you come back and show a winner later. Now the community you love being in there no longer wants to be around you. And you're an adult whining to a bunch of other adults who are doing the same thing and not whining. Like, why are you tilting in Discord? Did you benefit? Did you benefit from tilting? Even if you went in there, you're like, man, I played $20. I lost my money tonight. Okay, now what did you accomplish by going in there and telling people you had a sucky night? Are you just, like, what's the point? What did you accomplish? What did you gain? What did anybody else gain? So annoying. I mean, you ever notice why some coaches, and myself included, and mine's partially because, like, I just got to check out. I've been doing DFS for like 15 hours at that point. But like slate locks, all right, deuces. I just got to check out. I can't take it. No, here's the thing. Everybody kind of does it to some extent. Sometimes, what's up, Chuck? Everybody kind of does it sometimes to some extent. That's the thing. Here and there, you do it, whatever. But like a habitual tilter, I mean, that is the worst. Like, why are we doing that? You can't control the outcomes. Okay, you're correct. You want to go in there and tilt? Do it like in jest, right? You do it with like for fun. Like checks trash gifts on Twitter. Like, that's funny. He's doing it in jest. He's doing it to be funny. Porter goes into chat and he'll tilt sometimes and drop some gifts. X-Ben will drop gifts in there and like they're doing it to like just have a good time, right? Like you could tell there's like angry tilter and then there's like tilter trying to be funny and like, golly, my lineup suck. Oh, I pivoted off Covington. He's got 80 points. Like you could tell they're being goofy. This conversation's tilting you? Well, go tilt your face. You check your lineups twice a night? Woke up, checked results? I do that often too. It's hard. See, here's the thing. As soon as you start looking at it, you get stuck. You stare at it. What's up, Johnny? Welcome to the family, man. Well, we do real quickly, yeah. I can't help myself, man. I even said I wasn't gonna rant. Gosh. I just go. I'm scrolling up in chat. You guys are funny. First quarter NBA tilts are ridiculous. I mean, Scotty, look at it this way. Oh, let me circle back. All right. So when you have a very small player pool, Myers alluded to it. He gave away my secret. Callaway, very sharp player. You see him talking all the time in chat. He already kind of mentioned it as well. When you have smaller player pools, I think you can safely increase both the uniques and the randomization. If you're using 18 players, go ahead, run out 2 uniques. Go ahead, bump that randomization up on FC Pro to 25%, 50%, 20%, 17%, whatever you want. You've already inherently planted your flag. Your player pool is going to be tight. Your core is going to be tight. So if you want to add a randomization factor, a more unique factor because you have a very small pool, go for it. That's probably the best time to do so, in my opinion. Miles tilts every night. You just have to ignore him. Guy won $420 last night. The first half of the slate, you would have thought he lost a kidney. Like sold his kidney and then lost the money he played with the kidney money. Like you would have thought he lost his kidney money. And the guy won $400. Gosh, man. And he's probably watching the stream too. I'm like, Miles, stop it, man. Gosh. What's up, man? Oh, YouTube's blown up. I didn't even see it over there. Who are you and why should we listen to you, says Jeff Jones. This fool isn't even talking about today's slate. Get on the same page. Oh, my God. I'm getting trolled over here real hard. What's up, Jeff Jones? I think I know who my one dislike button is on YouTube today. I mean, to look forward, don't you have to look backward a little bit? Truly, I mean, I feel like you have to study your process, study how things have been going, what you've been doing, and then apply what you learn on Monday Night Slate. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. You don't have to look backwards if you don't want to. I'll do it for you. You don't want to watch it? That's okay. That's okay. I'm not coming at you. I mean, you came in hot today. Not coming at you? Golly. K-Sizzle says, I don't start sweating until beginning of fourth quarter, last game. There you go. That's the way to do it, man. Empire Maker. He wouldn't look at me. He would see my $25,000 won on Superdraft a month ago and say that is like one of his 40 head-to-heads per weekend. He wouldn't even care. Like $25K I won? Oh, man, I was on top of the world. That's literally like one of his 50 head-to-heads per weekend. He don't care. Empire Maker, yeah, right. I'm not even fish food to that guy. That's funny, though. I have no YouTube beef. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Kidney money gone. What's next? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, let's look at it real quick. Tonight's slate. And we're done looking at it. There we go. We did it. We looked at tonight's slate. Boom. I will be posting my tiered rankings and my player notes on teamriseorfall.com. And all the projections, ratings, ownership projections, building blocks, all those things will go live this afternoon. And Discord will be bumping tonight. Looks like a beautiful slate. It's a nice size. I think eight games tonight. Have some nice high implied team totals. Interesting looking spreads. I took Boston +4. I'll tell you that now. I think they're a +4.5. I think I took them earlier. Threw that one up on patreon.com/riseorfall. So check that out as well. Man, Jeff came into chat today with an absolute flamethrower. And he's just lighting us all on fire. By the way, for the trolls that joined Jeff on YouTube today, those 7 dislikes, let me know. Let me tell you now. The dislikes and all comments down below are given to me every stream. Every dislike and every comment you leave boost me up in the SEO rankings the same way as if you had left a positive comment or a like button. See, the SEO on YouTube recognizes impressions and engagement, which you gave me both of today. So thank you very much for expanding the Rise or Fall brand. I do appreciate you and all of your support. Thank you very much. Y'all got to see YouTube right now. It is wild over there. I don't know what's happening in chat. All of a sudden, 7 dislikes in the matter of like 5 minutes. It is wild. Colin, we ran a 50%. I'm a fraud. I mean, is anybody in the DFS community more transparent than me? I mean, there might be. I don't know of any of those people. I post my 1099s. I post I post a $3,000 loss followed up by $27,000 in winnings. Like, you see all of my stuff. I even posted on Twitter today my exact, where is it? My exact win rates, full records for all things sports betting. Like, did I post my social security number? No, I did not. Let the haters hate. Oh, I do let them. Please, by all means. Keep smashing those buttons down there. Again, look at what's happening. Since you started hitting those like buttons, more people are watching. Thank you so much. Again, like, y'all are expanding the brand for me. I appreciate you. Top 2 players you got today for tonight's game, I will post in the tiered rankings on the website right here, homie. NBA tab, go down to the DFS content. They will be right here, tiered rankings and notes. But I got you. Oh, okay, you're beefing with people in chat. Colin, you just missed it, man. We had a 50% promo, but here's the thing. If you are an MMA player, you actually get $20 per month to use on fantasycruncher.com as we are partnered with them. So if you're like a single entry player or an MMA player, you can actually use this $20 towards their FC Lite, and it's like $9. So I think actually you can even do like NBA and NFL Lite each, which is like $20 total, and then win some money and then upgrade. It's a really nice partnership we got over there. So, Vooch and Randall, there you go, CG. Chat's killing me over there. You want to grow up and be a fraud too? Franchise, you know what? My favorite part about this too is like, whatever troll group joined the YouTube stream over there, they missed out on $1,200 in giveaway because of the hate that they have. They just missed it. And 12 members got $1,200 this weekend. And 86 people, I'll tell you now, full disclosure, 86 people signed up with the 50% off code. A lot of people interested these days. Not too bad, baby. Not too bad. Those are rookie numbers. Imagine a troll not being able to identify that they're being trolled with the 2 players nominated. Like, the lack of awareness is astonishing at this point. Gotta love it. All right, my friends, I'm going to go do all of my analysis for tonight's slate, post the Patreon sports betting stuff, and I will post all of the tiered rankings and my personal building blocks for tonight's slate. Speaking of, let's see how we did last night. We had Brunson, Burke, Jokic, Westbrook on DraftKings. No clue how that ended up. Burke, Lillard. Ah, dang, I wish I had Brunson. Hot dang. Freaking Scrosby, of course, nails it. Just look at Scrosby's every night. The guy's a genius. All right, my friends, I will see you on Tuesday at 11:30